feel really awkward about you rubbing palm oil into me. Hello, and you're listening to the Lonely Hearts cast. Aniseed has been breastfed.
Hello, I've just finished a delicious round of Jack's breast milk.
I am Jack, Dreams Are Fragile, and you are?
Aniseed, U2's biggest fan.
How much money did he get for doing this?
Enough to fly his hat on an empty plane, I would imagine.
Really?
That was the thing he did once. He had he forgot his hat or something, and like he'd gotten to wherever it was he was going, and he totally just flew his hat on a plane on its own.
The guy's a savage.
I know.
Like, if I start getting recommendations for U2 because of my search history, I am like seriously gonna strangle you with his 3 layers of encryption on his Ubuntu. Like, he didn't know what Tor was a couple of weeks ago, and then he comes around here.
Actually, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, I just didn't know the acronym, the Onion browser. No, the Onion router. That's what it's supposed to be. I said browser.
You don't even know it.
I taught you. Do you know there's like hacker communities and like encryption community, like meetups? You can meet people who wanna
encrypt everything.
Yeah, and wanna like
encrypt the world. Some people just want to watch the world encrypt.
Breakfast with Bono is the most self-important meal of the day. What's the difference between God and Bono? God doesn't walk through the streets of Dublin thinking he's Bono. At least laugh into the microphone.
Never.
Why did Bono fall off the stage?
Why?
Because he was too close to the edge. What does Bono say to God in heaven?
What?
I believe you're sitting in my chair. Knock, knock. Who's there? Interrupting Bono. How many members of U2 does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1. Bono holds the light bulb, and the world revolves around him.
I think that's the best one. That's definitely the best one.
I've got a brilliant one. Did you hear about the family with the U2 sat-nav? All the streets have no names and they still haven't found what they're looking for. So where does your distaste for U2, like, if it isn't seamlessly obvious, where does it stem from? Did your mum have a crush on her? Did your mum have a crush on him? I love it when he's not quickly up on.
Funny enough,
same man to woman.
My mum once did have a pair of sunglasses, and like her hair was cut in a certain way that when she wore them, she looked exactly like Bono. But that's not why I hate you.
Oh no, he's got some Sigmund Freud kind of. No, like I fancy my mum who looks like Bono.
I fancy Bono, and then he looked like my mum.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Mum, you've ruined it."
There's some deep-rooted stuff going on there.
Oh my god, what's the difference between listening to U2 and having a bucket of diarrhea thrown over you? If you're covered in diarrhea, you'll smell, but you can deal with the self-loathing. Anyway, just so you know, we're doing the LAC are providing a public service. If you need to be retrained, Aniseed has suggestions. So tell him who you are, your age, and your mental capacity in that order, and the Aniseed robot will generate a new job prospect for you.
Okay, so been given a job to assign.
Aniseed job bot 5000.
We've got Frank, who's age 29 and has a mental capacity of 1142 cc.
I love how he made it cubic as well. As if I must give him volume. He definitely gets a few extra points for that. I'm still munching ice cream, desperately trying to stay awake.
The job that the Aniseed job bot has assigned is brick licker.
Okay, what does that involve?
Take brick, lick brick, put brick down, pick up new brick, lick brick, put brick down, repeat.
Is that a Lego job? Sounds suspiciously like a Lego job.
No, it's regular bricks.
What do you get if you type that into Google, or do I not want to know?
What, bricklick?
Yeah, bricklicker.
Bricklicker. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, 10 points.
So, if anyone else would like to let us know their name, age, and mental capacity, then you too could have a brand new job lined up.
We got Janet.
Janet's 43, and her mental capacity is 30 litres. I think she will be bred.
Loaf of bread.
Like the food.
Yeah, no, the best thing. Janet was the best thing since sliced loaf.
If anyone else needs to be reassigned, just let me know. I'm on it. I've got a long list of jobs to hand out to everyone. Not all of them begin with B, I promise you. Somebody else needs repurposing. We've got Ben, who's age 47 and mental capacity is half-baked. And the job that they have been reassigned is friend to the otters. Got to give them little tummy rubs and little treats here and there.
Is it in a zoo or is it a wildlife?
No, it's out in the wild. Out there on the front line of otters.
Otters, not beavers. No dams. No.
No, that's completely
otters
separate
have thumbs.
job.
You know that.
Yeah,
they're absolute gobshites. They're absolutely good. Ben's gonna get eaten alive. You do realise you've sentenced this man to death by otters?
Not with the proper training, which will be provided by the Aniseed job repurposing system.
Yeah, society.
So we got Bill, who's aged 24 and has a mental capacity of yes, and the job that I'm reassigning them is
yes,
a mental capacity of yes, and the job that I am assigning them...
No, don't assign him a job. We want a value. We want a...
Oh, it's a value, not a job this time.
No. The mental capacity. You can't just write yes.
No, yes is the mental capacity.
What's the volume of yes?
Whatever you'd like.
Okay.
And the job that I am assigning
He's enjoying
them
this way too much.
Is railroad... Anyway, so burning down the house by Talking Heads was requested.
Well,
and
I'm playing Tears for Fears. Hardy's been here all the time.
Oh, all right, fine.
I'm listening to Hardy.
Go on then.
I never knew that is a viable career, bricklicking.
Well, there you have it.
And otter bothering as well.
Friend to the otters, not otter bothering.
I don't... Yeah.
Otter botherer is a completely different job.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about that lady who had to work with training dolphins to speak, and she ended up having to give hand relief to the dolphins? It's a very interesting paper. So, like, they had like a teenage dolphin who couldn't concentrate and just wanted to breed with her, so she had to like relieve.
Oh my God.
And the idea was to relieve the dolphin so the dolphin could concentrate. But unfortunately that just made the dolphin worse.
Wow. Wow. You learn something new every day.
Google it, man.
I don't know if I want to.
Oh, Frank, send me the name of that lady who wanked the dolphin off.
I have missed a request apparently, because I don't know what's going on with me in the chat, but I just keep missing things.
Fired.
Okay, well, I guess I'll
Need
have to
re-assign
assign myself
yourself.
a new job. Okay. Well, I'm aniseed. I can't remember how old I am, but my mental capacity is no. And I reassigned myself the job of radio show co-host.
Ah,
I
good
can,
job.
I can start
Reassigned
immediately.
immediately. Deploy yourself, Aniseed. As Bozo Robo.
I will go down the chute.
Anyway, you were talking about George Michael met Jerry Halliwell.
Oh,
Please continue.
right. So obviously we played a George Michael song earlier, and the other day we were watching this program about like Jerry Halliwell talking about the 90s or whatever, and the
When he
things she got
says
up to.
we, him and his wife over
Yes,
there.
not me and you, Jack. She was saying that she
This
was.
is insane.
I know
It's so hard.
it's really distracting. What? Anyway, so she was saying that she was a really big fan of George Michael, and then like
Who wasn't?
years later, she got the opportunity to work with him, and then she went, "Oh, I really fancy George Michael, but it turned out I wasn't the kind of girl that he liked." And it was like, well, yeah. So that you're enamoured by this, aren't you? Whatever it is that's going on.
The boombox as well. What?
Oh, look, you made me tell that story, and then you didn't interact with it whatsoever, and you just
No.
made me look like a rambling fool.
No, I liked it. I've already
That's
heard
it. I'm
it.
reassigning you.
Good.
Give me your information.
Jack.
Yep.
Mental capacity 94 IQ.
I need your age.
34.
Okay, you said that, and I actually thought it was a lie for a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I am that old and closer to death.
I am going to reassign you the job of teen witch. You've got to dance around a locker room
singing "I Like Boys." Done.
Did you know that Jerry Halliwell was on loads of Turkish TV before becoming a member of the Spice Girls?
No.
She really wanted to make it in something or other, and she just ended up being on like Turkish game shows as like, when they'd have the lady on there, like being like, oh, look at all these prizes you can win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was just one of them, but in
cuddly
Turkey.
toy. In order to find that, I had to type in dolphin hand job scientist. It was in the 60s. TIL, the government-funded experiments determining whether dolphins could speak. This later escalated to the female researcher giving dolphins hand jobs and then later taking LSDs with the dolphin.
Oh my god. Just when I thought it couldn't get weirder as well, LSD was involved.
Yeah, I know.
Because of course
Dr.
it was.
Lily's dolphin experiments.
I really thought you were going to say a dolphin experience.
Man and dolphin.
Together at last.
Perhaps the most troubling experiment in history is the dolphin intelligence study conducted by neurologist Don C. Lilly in 1958 whilst working at the Communication Research Institute state-of-the-art laboratory in the Virgin Islands, of course. Lilly wanted to find out whether dolphins could talk to people. Oh my God.
What?
Who wants to get reassigned as the dolphin reliever? At the time, dominant theory that human language development poised with the children learn to talk through constant and close contacts with their mothers. Never their dads, of course. So Lily tried to apply the same idea to dolphins. For 10 weeks in 1965, Lily's young female researcher associate Margaret Howell, Howe, lived with dolphin named Peter. Of course. Peter was very fond of Margaret.
Peter the perverse dolphin.
Peter, leave me alone. I'm trying to take LSD. The two shared a partly flooded 2-room house. The water was just shallow enough for Margaret to wade through, and the rooms were just deep enough for Peter to swim. Margaret and Peter were constantly interacting with each other, eating, sleeping, and playing together. Martin slept on a bed soaked in salt water and worked on a floating desk, and that her dolphin roommate could interrupt her whenever he wanted, and she spent hours playing ball with Peter. This is a real book. This is a real book. It's called Man and Dolphin.
Oh my gosh.
Spent hours playing ball with Peter and encouraging his more humanoid noises and trying to teach him simple words. As time passed, it became clear that Peter didn't want a mum. He wanted a girlfriend. And the dolphin became uninterested in his lessons and started wooing Margaret by nibbling at her feet and legs. Can you imagine? That's the way to do it, lads. Have a bit of a nibble.
Peter did actually learn 2 words, and they were hand job.
So there was this bishop who specialised in doing exorcisms.
Right.
And he has fallen in love with a satanic, erotic novel. Hang on.
Some sort of like satanic novelist?
Yep. Science fiction.
That's so good. Like, what are the circumstances of that? Like, how did they meet? How would they ever sort of...
Yeah, Spanish... Yeah, they I don't know, but like a bishop has resigned from the Catholic Church after falling in love with an erotic novelist who writes fiction tinged with satanic imagery, according to Spanish media reports.
That's amazing.
With the Vatican's approval, Xavier Novell, 52, last month, cited general purpose reasons for leaving, but yep, he's discovered Satan.
Oh my god.
And he's like, man, I am down for that.
That is amazing.
They met when they were 18 and they were high school sweethearts. And is that right?
Something on those lines.
And you found that like he had fallen in love with her through a book called...
Oh, well, one of the books that she's written was called The Hell of Gabriel's Lust.
And you're going to read us an excerpt from it to get us in the mood.
I'm trying, but all I can find is Gabriel's Inferno, which is something else. But I'm getting...
It sounds like old aniseed balls deep in what I can only describe as erotic novelling. Do you still need more time?
No, I can read out a passage for you now if you'd like to hear it.
Have you got? Is it the actual?
I have something to read to you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. In all that is holy.
The popular concept of the Black Mass is thus: a defrocked priest stands before an altar, consisting of a nude woman, her legs spread-eagled, each of her outstretched fists grasping a black candle made from the fat of unbaptized babies, a chalice containing the urine of a prostitute or blood reposing on her belly. An inverted cross hangs above the altar, and triangular hosts of ergot, laden bread, or black stained turnip are methodically blessed as the priest dutifully sips them in and amid. I'm going to stop there because it gets a bit more vulgar. But would you like to know what that was actually from?
Yeah.
It was from the Satanic Bible.
Oh,
that was just a passage from the Bible.
Prostitute's blood or urine. Okay,
Yeah.
That's good.
So
right, in other news, let me play another track. So, you got none of you guys can see this, but we're watching Josh Rogan talk to a professional like fighter pilot about aliens.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And the weird thing is we've made friends with the other podcast.
Yeah.
And this guy, funny enough, emailed me earlier today.
Right.
Who's also a fighter pilot. And I need to send him this and be like, yo, is this guy like talking shit.
because he's talking about UFOs, I instantly want to dismiss everything that he's saying. But then, on the other hand,
He's
more
qualified than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he knows how to fly a plane and shoot a missile up your arsehole.
So, like, if someone knows what they're talking about, it's this guy. But yeah, like, as soon as he's just like, there's like this little tic tac and it's spinning around, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, mate, whatever. Just talking out. Just like,
flying little tic-tacs.
That's literally how he's been describing it. Like, oh, there's a tic tac and it was spinning
Yeah,
around.
but he's got like footage. Of
I
the
know.
With like the laser guided, like pew 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 pew, lock on and shoot the fucking tic.
But
it's not like look at the plane, the plane.
It's
Fantasy Island. Like, this guy's legit.
I know it's difficult though, because obviously,
hard, isn't it?
because of like Bob Lazar and whatever, and just being like, oh, I've seen so many UFOs and I meditate and it makes me come inside of the UFO.
Oh yeah, and he's like,
and just like
chakra
I remember watching like a Bob Lazar documentary once, and he was like, there was somebody and they were like drawing this UFO that they'd seen, and like he drew this shape, and then he drew like he was trying to explain how it flew, and he just drew a heart around it, and then without hesitation I just went, and it's shaped like a heart because it loves to fly. And now whenever people talk about UFOs, I just think of that.
I've got a track for you, Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling.
That's not about UFOs.
No,
Are there any 80s songs about UFOs? Probably not. Apart from Star Trekking, but let's maybe not go down that route.
Do you want me to play you? Do you want to play anything? Do you want me to play something for you? That's what I was trying to say. Do you want me to play you? Get the old washboard nips out, roll a few spoons up it. Bang chicken wing, dingo. I'm playing the old aniseed.
That's completely ruined me. Do you want me to play you?
I'll play you hard and put you away wet. I love my sister.
Thanks, I'm now completely unable to think of any kind of music.
Imagine this.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a Wetherspoons.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday
Yeah.
evening.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have curry night anymore on a Tuesday.
Right.
No, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Right.
Thursday, there's usually nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Pub quiz night. You're in the depths of South Wales.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You are the person in the pub with the most teeth. It's £2 an entry.
Mm-hmm.
What's the prize? My guess was a box of frozen fish fingers. I just want to put that out there.
Maybe a ham.
A ham.
A ham, yeah.
A ham.
A ham.
The
a big bit of gammon.
Big bit of gammon.
Yeah.
Cooked or uncooked?
Uncooked.
Uncooked.
It's been out of the fridge.
What, are you
all
talking
day.
like gammon slice or an actual just like arse of a pig?
Yeah, like a big lump of gammon, like a big
It's
pig
cured.
arse. Yeah.
For £2 a ticket.
Yeah.
So you can answer all the little questions. You get a whole ham.
Then you get a ham at the end.
Get a whole ham. Because it is a deep look into the person's psyche. Like, what person are you? What is your prize? And the weird part is you're vegan. So the ham is like the last thing you want to tuck into.
I wouldn't want that as a prize, but I feel like that's what the prize is. Like, I don't know.
My friend who works there lied to me and said it was Mr. Kipling's fingers, but Cadbury's make fingers, and he was like exceedingly good fingering. That was his punchline.
Right.
But it turns out that most of the money goes to charity, and you get the other half.
Right. Oh, so you just get money.
It's not even 60-40.
Oh.
I think it's half and half.
I mean, how many?
Speaking of curry night,
do you have to? Okay, so there's a quiz, right? Do you enter in teams or on your own? Or
I think it's per person, and then that because the cost of entry as a team, you're putting up more money.
Okay, so say it's like a team of 5, and you're all putting in two quid, so then it's a tenner per team or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, how many people are in the pub?
I don't know. Should we call it?
Because I know it's a Wetherspoons and they tend to be quite busy, but it
Hang on,
depends on the place.
we'll text how many people. Hang on, let's text
Okay.
them.
Can I maybe have my headphones? You've taken them away with your cable.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Hang on.
Thank you.
So, what you're gonna do is pretend to be me in this transaction.
Okay.
This is the person you want to talk to,
Right.
and go, hey, that person's name.
Yeah.
On the quiz night, how many people are in a team, would you say?
Okay.
Just so you want to know.
Do I have to add their name in the text, or would that
No,
be suspicious?
Just, I don't know, just put like, hey, how many? Do you wanna try?
How many people, on average, attend a quiz night?
Yeah, and what are the team sizes?
Okay. So while that was playing, I was thinking more about the quiz. And so say there's like, it's a quiet pub and like 3 teams enter or whatever, and they're 3 teams of 5, so that's 30 quid. 15 quid goes to charity, and then your team of 5 gets 15 quid. So I don't know. I'd rather have the ham, I think, than, you know, like an actual physical prize, rather than just give all the money to charity. I personally would take the ham over the money.
Okay.
I'd just give the ham to someone else. Like, just give all the money to charity. If
Why
you're
don't
gonna
you sell the ham to someone who really wants it and then give that money?
Wander the streets.
No, in the there's definitely
Just stand up on the table and be like, "Who wants a ham?"
Yeah, who wants to, and then start auctioning the ham. Who wants this fine piece of pig ass? We got 120. We got 120 in a fag.
Did I say about the time that I was at the pub in the middle of the day and these people came up and they tried to sell me meat from a bag? And obviously, let's see how many more times I can bring up that I'm vegan on this show. So they come up to me and they were like, they started bringing out all of these like hams and steaks, like God knows how long they were in that bag, and they were just like, "Do you want any? Like, it's a really good price." And I was like, "No, like, I don't want to buy them, and also I'm vegan anyway, so you're asking the wrong person." And there was like 3 of them, and then one of them just shouts at the top of his voice, "We got the wrong one here, lads!" And they just storm off like into the pub to try and sell their meat like in the pub. It was so weird. From what I understand, that's actually quite common practice that people just like nick meat and try and sell it on the streets. But I've never personally had it happen to me before until that time. Get perfume out of a Sainsbury's bag quite a lot, but never various hams out of a duffel bag.
I think someone said, wrap Brussels sprouts up as Ferrero Rocher and hand them out at Halloween.
Nice, I like that. Or just hand them out in general. Just make it look like you're being a really generous person. Like, have a chocolate, and then they open it like, "Oh, it's a sprout."
We've got an update
Yeah.
quickly just before the end of the show.
Oh yes.
So I messaged, do you want to read me or shall I read me? And you think of what my friend sounds like. Or do you want to read me and I'll read as my friend? Because you could do a really shit impression of me.
Yeah, okay.
You're never going to believe this. You're never. Yeah? Alright, so you're
Okay.
me.
But then has there been a follow-up?
There's all the information. Go on, go. Start from the beginning.
How many people on average attend a quiz night, and what are the size of the teams?
Are you going there?
And yeah.
Just say man a lot. That's kind of... You need your
And
trigger jack word.
Yeah.
The problem is, man.
And then your I'm just going to read out the whole thing.
Okay, go on.
And then your friend replies, it's like 4 to 6 teams of groups of friends, and it can be 2 people or 5 or 6. So then you replied, is the entry fee per person or team? And then the response to that is team, I think.
I love that.
How...
It's like quarter to midnight, and I'm like, I need to know, and they're just answering it.
Do you know how much it is? Which you then followed up with, sorry, I'm just interested.
Yeah.
Not sure. Probably like £2 or something.
I knew it.
So it's £2 per team. So that means So, like, the prize pool is, like, a tenner, so then they're giving a fiver to charity, and then a fiver to
Well, there's
a
more
team.
than,
So then they get, like, a
there's
quid
more than
each.
one team.
Well, yeah, I know, but if there's 5 teams, and each team is paying £2, that's only £10 in total. Just give them a ham.
Delicious ham. If anyone has been affected by any of the topics brought up on this show, please call the number that is on the back of the CD case, and you will receive a free courtesy ham for any damages.
For your chance to win an official LAC ham, simply email ham@aniseed.net or bigoldtitties@aniseed.net, and we'll get a ham straight to you.
This is all we got time for. You've been listening to the wonderful sounds of the Lonely Artist Cast on the Thursday night show. I've been joined by Big Old Titties himself, and I've been Dreams. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.